Alright, let's just get confirmation that the stream is gonna be live. And then once we do, no. Potentially offensive views. Do you want to hold them? No. Well, everybody, welcome back to a new year of the Talk Nerdy to Me podcast. I am your host, Curdy Boy, and with me, as always, is the ever wonderful, the ever beautiful Kurahime.
I thought I was Rachel Aaron Riley. You're using the name I use on my social media?
Yes.
Okay, you can use the name I use on my social media.
Well,
It just means Dark Princess, which just shows that I have a bad goth thing and I want to be a princess, which
You're-
is why I
you're a weeb.
spent another like $100 on makeup.
You didn't.
I did. I'm
Oh.
allowed to. I asked my friend specifically if I could spend it on makeup.
Wow. I can hear you in the back. I can hear myself in the background.
Oh, really? That's weird.
Yeah.
But I have headphones in. It must be like echoing. Better?
I don't know. I can't hear myself again. I can't.
You can't?
I cannot.
Okay.
I can't.
Well.
Not. All right.
There you go.
I need to also switch over the memes on the. I noticed on the chat itself. So one second as I get that said. And while I do, I want to tell a couple of stories that have happened to me over the course of the past couple. How long has it been? Almost a month now since we have last had our thing, haven't we?
Well, I thought we stopped right before Christmas, and it's only...
Oh no, we stopped the week before Christmas, so it's
Oh, yeah, it's January 7th, so
yeah,
maybe
so
like a couple weeks at least.
we so yeah, we
Not quite a month,
the last time we did it was the 17th. So
so like 3 weeks. Something like that.
oh yeah, totally.
Sorry, I'm like so out of it.
I am as well. I'm very, very tired. All right. I'm gonna get some more memes for the meme chat. So, or not for the meme chat.
I'm supposed to go out Tuesday night, but I'm not gonna drink because of court the next day.
Are you saying that you're going to be a responsible adult in your what is it? Are you going to be will you treat this money that we're going to give you from the state in a responsible manner? You know what? I am a very responsible person. I didn't get my keys from friend over there. So I am a sub.
What?
I don't know anymore. Basically,
Okay, I'm saying I'm not gonna drink, so.
no, yeah, no. I was making fun of the whole fact that if you came into court drunk,
Why would I do that?
exactly, it'd be very bad. I sent a whole bunch of stuff. So once I'm saying things. Okay, so. All right, so serious story. I'm pretty sure I got mugged. Cause okay, I've been mugged before. All right, and um, just as like time's gone on, I basically have essentially I'm so tired, but essentially I've been mugged before. But like when I got mugged before, I very definitively had made a moment where I had. Gosh, I'm so tired. Okay.
Are you sure you want to do the podcast?
Yes, I want to do the podcast, but you're gonna need to help me with a lot of this stuff.
But I'm tired.
I think we're both tired. So
I've been out all day just running around.
I'm really worried I'm starting to put nudes onto the meme chat, onto the memes, and that'd be a terrible thing to happen. Just
Yeah.
just like random like tits and everything.
Just add some nudes to the memes.
Just like I just like put a picture of itty bitty, Up there.
Oh my god.
Uh, oh my gosh. That'd be fucking hilarious. Okay, here's something. Okay, here's something new that just happened. Like right after I got done calling you, I got a text message from my friend, and guess what she asked me?
What?
She asked me to buy her a dildo.
Why?
Why do you think she needs to get dents out of her car? No, what do you think she's gonna use a dildo for?
Why is this my friend's favorite book series? It's just a series of books about drugs. Weird.
Oh, oh, okay.
Apparently more people like them. I don't get it.
Okay, but like, and I was like talking to her, and I was like, okay, she's like, you should buy this for me, and I'm like, okay, I'll buy you. Okay, she's like, can you do it now? I'm like, no, I cannot. I cannot buy you a dildo right now.
Oh, why not?
I don't know. Maybe because I'm doing the podcast and I'm dead tired.
See.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to do the podcast. I'm so tired.
We're already
I just
doing
want
it. We're
to
already.
take.
It's an hour. We just need to be up here on it for an hour.
Okay.
Dude, Queen Jillian just followed me on Twitch. Thank you, Queen Jillian, whoever you are.
That's if Queen Jillian is watching the podcast.
We're live! Fuck it! We'll do it live! Okay, how about this, Rachel? Every single time you come into town, here's another fuck. Here's another fuck. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. So
So,
okay. So I want to start a new series and I want your opinion on this, okay?
okay.
Every week I play a new adult simulator, like adult sim dating sim.
Sure.
Cuz the first one went so well, right? And then anytime you come into town, you can be a part of the episode. How about that?
Fine. We'll see if I come into town all that often. It really depends. I don't know. Who knows? I might end up moving back. You never know.
That would be
You never know with me.
if you move back, it'd be a lot more. It'd be a lot of fun. But there is most certainly a part of my brain that's just like I don't know. I'm saying I'm getting all that. Why do I have so many nudes on my computer?
I don't know. Why do you have so many nudes on a computer?
Well, there's a reason for that. No, most of them is just because it's a spank bank. I'm just glad that I'm not. I'm glad I'm not like screen sharing at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. Shit. My brain is like just fried right now. But I'm happy. Very happy in the most part. Okay, so for one, I got my I got Photoshop back, so I can do some photoshopping. Two, because I got mugged. I'm gonna tell the story. Okay, so I got mugged, and it was like the day after the stream, like that Monday. Because you know how I walk downtown to go to work?
Yeah.
So I went into work, and I guess I was walking down the street. This guy comes like jumping out of an alleyway, and he's like, "I really like your jacket," and I'm like, "Thanks, man. Yeah, whatever. Bullshit. It's my flash jacket. I don't give a shit." But he's just like, I just was so done. I was late for work. I was just gonna walk away. I didn't care. And then like he's like I bet you wish you had super speed now. And like he like made some gesture with his hand, but I was so determined just to keep moving. And like I get into work and I'm taking calls and everything. And then I finish up with the call. And I'm like, gee whiz, that guy said some things. I made some gestures. And like, it seemed very violent. Was he trying to mug me? So yeah, I'm guessing the guy tried to mug me, which is awesome.
A guy tried to mug you?
I've been telling this story for like the past 3 minutes now. Yes, somebody tried to mug me.
I'm sorry, I'm tired and people are messaging me.
I'm pretty sure somebody tried to mug me.
I'm glad you didn't get mugged.
I think I don't know. Here's the thing. 100% I don't know, because there's a part of me that says yes, I got mugged, and then there's another part of me that's like, but did I? Oh, alright. I think I need to re-amp the slideshow. So 1 second.
I'm so tired.
We are all tired.
We are all tired. That is existence.
This is pain for me, Seeks. Okay, there we go.
I am a Meeseeks.
I am a Meeseeks. I feel like this is just gonna be like, I am a Meeseeks. I am a Meeseeks. I'm Mr. Meeseeks. Look at me. I'm Mr. Meeseeks. Look at me. Some bullshit like that. Okay, here's the thing. I still haven't. I didn't get in trouble for the stream from that one part with Stephanie. That still got me so mad. I was so mad about that. Are you kidding me? You're going to have a censorship button on this. Censor anything. And you fucking don't put a censor bar in front of freaking something. And this isn't like, oh, the game will randomly pop this in. No. This is something that it's an if-then statement. If this is occurring, then you do that. Oh.
I think it just fucked up and like censored the wrong thing.
No, because it was censoring her, and but it just didn't. It's a static image that they didn't censor. So like, oh yeah, no. If this thing occurs, then that's going to occur.
Yeah, but the censor bar was like hanging out in a completely different part of the game. So I wonder if like it like somehow malfunctioned and like didn't cover the right part.
Do you think that was what the ghost censor bar was about?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh, fucking hell. So, you're gonna start doing vlogs, right?
I don't know. I feel self-conscious about it.
I think you should do it. I really think you should do it, because I feel like you'd have a good opportunity of just being able to make like 10, 15-minute vlogs once a week, and you'd be good. At least a start. I mean, that's the big thing. This isn't like when I'm like, yeah, Rachel, you should totally become a cam model, or you should do porn, Rachel. This is legitimately me being like, yeah, Rachel, you can totally do this. You know, this is just about sharing your opinions. Yeah. So yeah, but yeah, no, my friend texted me like right before the podcast, and she's like, "You should buy me a dildo." I'm like, "You know my arrangement, you know what my arrangement is," and she's like, "Yeah, I know." I'm like, "Oh, I guess I can buy you a dildo." Oh, I'm tired. I don't think I'm gonna be all that good at work tomorrow, even though I have to. Ah, fuck! I have to wake up early tomorrow.
Are you excited to take off work to take me to court?
Yeah.
It's gonna be real fun. I don't know what to say. Like, should I just say that like anxiety makes it hard to be alone and depression makes it hard to get out of bed some days?
Yeah, essentially, like it's very much. I think what's gonna end up happening is it's just gonna be like you have to tell them, just tell them, for real, what's going on.
And like if I do go to work when I'm in a really bad state of mind, I end up having fits of rage or tears or both.
Mm-hmm. Rachel
Like
Rage.
it's very real. Like you could talk to people who know me.
Yeah, I know you. You have Rachel Rage.
Hmm.
Thicko Rita. Okay. Fuck. I got like no energy on this one. I have like things to fix too. I'm gonna go through things and fix them. Nothing's working. Where is this anyway? Alright, pictures and memes. Okay, first off, I'm going to make that, and then I'm going to make a new one. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make a image slideshow for the memes. Memes that I've collected, and it don't do nothing, so.
Why am I so out of it? This podcast is gonna be our most boring podcast because neither of us are like super awake.
No, we are not. I will say this about it. I believe that we are doing a pretty good job, all in all. All things said and done, we are doing a pretty good job. I am trying to fix this freaking meme thing so much.
Oh, the meme thing is acting up?
Kinda, yeah. So what's going on is it's
So I'm planning on getting my hair cut and dyed.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
We're gonna cut a hair. There it goes.
I'm not gonna cut it very short. I'm gonna just trim the edges, the ends off, and like the dead ends, and like cut my bangs.
Nice.
And dye my hair purple.
See, I'm the kind of person who I don't know. I'm very much the kind of person where I sit down and I'm gonna be like, if I was gonna dye my hair, I would do it blue again.
Mhm.
You remember when I had the blue hair, right?
I think so, yeah.
The blue with the red streak.
Yeah.
It looked like I had killed a Smurf and bathed in its blood. That's how it goes.
Sure.
Yeah. I'm like holding my mic now, and it's like, I'd like to thank the Academy. I'm just like holding my book, and it's like, what's going on? I hit 10 followers. Yay.
If you are reading this, you can read. Thanks, Discord.
Wait, what?
I opened Discord just to see who was online, and it said, if you're reading this, you can read.
Oh my gosh. Which Discord? Oh. Wait, which Discord?
The loading screen?
Oh, fucking hell, Discord. I thought you were talking about...
No.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, so... You ready to do a game?
Sure.
Alright, so since this is our first New Year's thing, we're going to be reading adult magazines about the New Year's. Yay!
Oh, God.
We're going to start off with Cosmo because we had so much fun with it last time. You ready to hear what this article is called?
Sure.
5 celebratory sex positions to start the new year with a bang. Hey, you need something to look forward to.
Oh my God. What else is there?
Okay, you ready? You ready for this one? Ah, shit. Drop my mic.
Yeah.
Okay. Say fuck you to the never-ending suckfest that was 2016 by starting off 2017 with one hell of a bang. Okay, first off, I love that we're reading one from 1 year ago.
Yeah, I was thinking to myself, that's old.
Yeah, and then like when you think about it, how bad was 2016 compared to 2017? Like,
I think 2017 was worse than 2016, and I thought 2016 couldn't get any worse.
oh, whether you're at a party or staying in with your bae, here's how to ring in the new year in the best possible way. Number one, in with the new. Made a resolution to try new things? How about trying that thing your guy keeps talking about but haven't gotten around to? Yes, anal. Hell, it's the holidays.
Yes, anal.
Here's the thing. Every single girl I've been with has not like had a huge like I've had one girl who had like huge trouble with anal. And like I don't bring it up. Like if a girl wants to try anal, yeah, sure, let's do it, you know. I've only ever asked one girl to try anal with me, and it was because she had openly stated that she never had tried it and she kind of wanted to. I'm like, well, do you want to try anal? I'm like, okay. But, let's keep reading. A spinning position is good for first timers because it feels loving. Plus, you can shift your hips forward if you need a bit less. Remember, make him get you super turned on first. Go really slowly and lube pretty much everything in the room. Pop a bullet by between your legs and you'll enjoy this one just as much as he does.
Wow.
I love that it's like I love that it's like made a real solution to try new things. How about trying that thing your guy keeps talking about but haven't gotten around to yet? I'm talking about anal. Like, I'm sorry, every single guy would probably be talking about, I don't know, a three-way. Hey, your hot friend, let's have her join in, or you know, rim jobs or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a guy ask you to give him a rim job?
No.
Oh my gosh. I've had so many conversations with girls who are like, oh yeah, he asked me to give him a rim job and it was really fun. I'm like, no. Did you take?
You don't want a rim job?
I don't want a rim job. No. I also don't. No. I don't want a rim job. Just out of principle, I don't want nothing around my butthole. Just in general. All right. You ready for the next one?
Sure.
Okay. Number 2, the stroke of midnight. Pop in a pair of remote controlled his or and her vibes before you get to the party, then tease each other throughout the night. Meet up in the bathroom a few minutes before midnight for a beyond necessary quickie. Hop on the sink, lift up your skirt so you can enjoy the way he's frantically fumbling with his zipper. Lean back, throw your legs over his shoulders, and listen to the other partygoers count down as you have your own celebration.
Wow.
3 things with that. Number 1.
Sorry, I'm so out of it. I'm trying to listen. I don't know how this podcast is gonna go.
I feel like it's going decently well. It's not as bad as the first one, but it's not as intriguing as the second one. His and her vibrators.
Oh no.
Here's the thing. I've played around with like public vibrators and they're fun to a certain extent. So that's interesting. Good job on that. The other one is like when it says meet him in the bathroom for a beyond necessary quickie, hop on the sink, lift his shirt so you can enjoy the way he's practically fumbling with his zipper. Like it sounds like it just brings to mind this image of this like girl sitting on a sink, like legs like spread eagle. The guy's like, how do you work pants? I don't understand. I've worn these things my entire life, and now I can't get them off. Why, cruel world?
Okay.
I don't know. It's just so weird for me because it's like, okay, having a quickie at midnight actually sounds really fun. Not gonna lie, but I don't know. I think that's the closest thing. Oh my gosh, you're gonna love the next one.
Oh no.
The Netflix and thrill.
The Netflix and what?
Yeah, the Netflix and Thrill.
Grill?
Thrill.
Thrill?
Thrill.
Thrill. Okay.
Yeah. It's just like this picture of these two people laying on a couch. It's like badly drawn people, and there's like two bottles. There's a bottle of champagne and two glasses that have obviously not been drank from because they're on the opposite of the room. And then you fucking have this. They're like kind of rocking back and forth. The girl's head is like plastered to the screen, and the guy is behind her, and he's like, it's obvious he can't see the screen because it's this tiny ass laptop, and it's like, it's obvious you're having sex, it's obvious she's not enjoying herself, and it's obvious the guy is trying his hardest to get it up because obviously he is drinking everything that's left in that champagne bottle because he has whiskey dick right now.
Whiskey dick.
Oh yeah,
I've been with somebody with whiskey dick.
Oh
that
yeah,
was a weird experience.
It's also your biggest excuse as to why you don't actually have the problem with telling a guy's penis size.
Oh yeah, I straight up talk shit about that guy's penis size.
You do it to every single one of your exes.
Yeah, but I did it when he wasn't my ex. I did it before I dated him, and then he still dated me.
Yeah, no. This is how this entire thing went, Rachel. Because guess what? I had to go through it all with you doing this. Okay. It was, you guys hooked up, you're like, oh my gosh, he was terrible in bed, he had a small penis, oh my gosh, whiskey dick is such a thing. You guys get together and you were like, oh my gosh, he's actually huge, he's amazing, oh my gosh.
Well, it was better when he wasn't drunk.
And then you guys broke up and you're like, yeah, it's okay. And I've called you out on it every single day.
I'm gonna hang up.
I'm giving you shit and you know it.
I know, but I'm starting to get pissed off because you constantly bring this up, and I'm starting to get pissed off at it.
Okay, fine. We'll move on. Okay. Here's the article. If you're Netflixing and chilling for a low-key New Year's Eve, make a pact with each other that no one gets to have an orgasm until the ball drops. The Times Square one, don't be gross. Go ahead and watch your movie, but naked and spooning. Linger in pre-orgasmic bliss with very slow, gentle sex, with him reaching around, stroking you until you start breathing heavily. See how close you can get each other without actually going over the edge. At the stroke of 12, all bets are off. So it's basically like, get naked, let him do whatever he's gonna do, and then you can watch, Doctor Who or whatever the shit you want.
Wait, I can watch Doctor Who?
Yes, you can watch Doctor Who at midnight on New Year's Eve while a guy does you from behind.
What if I just want to watch Doctor Who?
Well, apparently this article, that doesn't happen. It's New Year's Eve, everybody gets laid.
No, I just want to watch Doctor Who. Don't interrupt my Doctor Who with sex. I just want to watch Doctor Who.
No. It's a compromise. You're having sex while watching Doctor Who. So he gets what he wants and you get what you want.
No, he can go fuck himself. Literally, he can give himself a hand job because I don't fucking...
Can you at least be in the room while he does it? I feel like you're really bad at Netflix and chill, aren't you?
I kind of want to actually watch stuff.
Oh, you know what? I'm actually 100% there with you. I've done Netflix and chill once, and I had to like not. It was like one of those things where I had to be like with the person itself. It was like anytime I've ever done Netflix and chill, except for one time, it was, hey, want to come over to Netflix and chill? Okay, we get over there. So this is Netflix and chill, right? I'm like, yeah, okay. Netflix was never turned on.
Wow.
Well, except for one time, and then we still ended up without clothes.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Ready for number 4?
Sure.
The Noisemaker. Try tackling a new position like the Noisemaker. Wait, what? This is an actual position? Have you heard of this?
No.
You never... Okay, so I've never heard of the Noisemaker either. So, have him sit back on his heels, and hold yourself up on your arms like you're playing wheelbarrow. Instead of holding up your legs, which is kind of fun in a standing version, rest your hips on his with your legs stretched back behind him. When you discover how sexy this feels, you know how it got its name. So it's a really lazy version of doggy style.
Wow.
It's essentially what it is. So yeah, he puts his. So basically, it's doggy style, but he's sitting on his legs like in like the Japanese with how they sit.
Mhm.
It's like that, and then you basically imagine how you would have sex in that position.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Oh, you ready for the next?
I guess so.
You ready for the next? Okay, it's called the champagne popper.
Okay.
Please enjoy these steps for a mind-blowing full-body manual orgasm. Get super relaxed and turned on via whatever usually works for you. Number
Oh
two,
my god.
have your partner stimulate your clitoris while sliding a finger up your V, flailing the upper wall a few inches in for a soft, spongy part. They stroke that spot until with a come hither finger curl. 2 fingers work too. You might suddenly feel like you need to pee. Ignore and carry on. Prepare for the most explosive orgasm you've had in years. AKA, how you should actually be fingering somebody.
Wow.
That's. Oh, I hate Cosmo.
Cosmo sucks.
Yes, it does.
So why are we reading Cosmo articles?
I don't know. Like, there's a part of me. I don't know. God damn it. There's. You want to try
So,
So, go ahead.
did you hear about how Jeff Sessions said that pretty much the feds can get involved with legal marijuana in states now?
Yes.
Isn't it fucked up? That's kind of like the state's business. It shouldn't be they shouldn't make it federally illegal and then because it's supposed to be the state's right to make their own laws.
Well, the trouble with that is due to. Here's the thing. Well, I believe that marijuana should probably be legal to a certain extent. In that case, I believe it should be used for medicinal purposes.
Mm-hmm.
There is a level in which there is a real, there's a real problem with the states dictating what laws they do or do not acknowledge.
Mm-hmm.
And the problem with that is that if you look at it from the perspective.
Ow.
You okay?
I'm getting a foot cramp. A really bad foot cramp.
I'm sorry.
Ow, fuck, this hurts. Ouch. I can't even focus because it hurts so bad. Okay, I think it's going away.
Okay.
Ow, no, it's not.
Have you started stretching it out?
That's kind of how I got into this mess.
Oh, wait,
Okay.
Alright. So, okay, you know how the Civil War started, basically, right?
I think so.
So, essentially what ended up happening is that the South wanted to dictate the terms and conditions of its of the laws. Alright, so take for instance take for instance okay, so I'm trying to avoid the whole slavery thing, because it literally goes upon do I defend the state's rights to have slaves? First off, again, it comes down to it where that shouldn't be a thing. All right.
Yeah. Because
But
they're human beings and you're enslaving them? Yeah.
there was also the definition of federally based tax versus state tax. All right. So if you remember correctly, because it's true you have to pay federal tax versus state tax, but
Hmm.
when you look at how these actually came about, you see the telltale signs of a misnomer. All right, so if you look at a place where state to state dictates its own laws, you're basically making it plausible for them to completely and utterly overwrite certain laws. So if you give them that right, they have the ability to overwrite things like how many soldiers the federal any federal law that
Hmm.
should circumnavigate state law to an extent, because if they don't, it ends up coming down to whether or not something is going to, you know, can't remember, but essentially, question becomes is the same as what it basically started the Civil War, which is your right to a anything, is this does the state have the right to dictate its laws?
Hmm.
Does does a state have should a state have laws in general? Basically, should there be state law? Because should there be a large government that has the ability to control and dictate what is the law in a local setting?
Hmm.
So,
Um, go ahead.
oh no, go ahead, because I feel like you're about to.
No, I'm good.
Okay. If you, so, and again, it comes back down to the idea: do does a character in say a video game? All right, so let's look at it like this. Okay, so let's say for instance, you're playing. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Let's say you're playing Minecraft, okay,
Hmm.
and you make your own server on Minecraft, okay, and
Okay.
you start making your own rules, okay, so people can fly and they can use all the creativity tools and everything, and then you give them the ability to, you know, build Minecraft layer by layer on like basically drawing paper. You can do it that way. But Minecraft pops in and said, or Microsoft, who owns Minecraft, pops in and is like, no, you can't do that. All right, you stifle the state's ability to move forward. They're stifling your ability to move forward as a creative tool. And the same with things with states. In a sense, the states are one giant testing ground. If the states themselves can prove that certain things work to a certain extent,
Hmm.
then it totally means that you have the ability to, get to, again, let's go back to the idea that, with marijuana, all right? Let's say, for instance, marijuana is a terrible, horrible drug, okay? Just for the sake of argument. And smoking one marijuana turns you into a strung out druggie.
This is so bullshit.
I understand it's bullshit, but it's also okay. Let me explain. All right. Let's say, for instance, let's say, for instance, marijuana turns you into a druggie. Okay,
Okay.
and the state you live in, let's say Washington State, just for hypotheticals. I live in Washington
Yeah.
State. You want to move back? You're okay with moving back at some point. All right.
Hmm. For all intents and purposes, I'm in Washington.
Yeah, you're in Washington for all intents. So you make they make it legal for people to do it, and people do marijuanas, and please can we get a T-shirt with that on it? People do marijuanas. Pretty Boy, 2018. But yeah, and they all turn into drug out freaks. Crime skyrockets. Drug deaths also skyrocket. You know, all these bad things happen. The other states can be like, that's a bad idea. I'm not going to try that. And federal law is like, yeah, we're never going to do that. That's why it's going to make it legal. You know, I believe, and that's the truth. You know, but also the truth is, opposite. You know, if it shows that, hey, it's a good thing. If there's, sources that show it's a good thing to have marijuana as a legal drug, then they should legalize it.
Mm.
And that's the point with federal, like making it so that the federal law trumps the state law is important. Okay?
Mm.
And to that extent, there should be allowed experimentation of state law. So to a certain extent, yes, you shouldn't be allowed to they shouldn't be allowed to like dictate like whether or not something's illegal or not, because you literally can't test if a law is going to work on a small enough scale so the entire country doesn't go down. If Washington gets filled with druggy freaks, that's Washington State. We still have 50 more states to go. Okay, we got 49 more states. Let's get this shit right. And what he's doing is to an extent, not a good thing, because it oftentimes makes it so that the legalization of it would be worse than not. Okay, so going back to the whole South, they basically made it so that the state tax was not a thing. You could not taxate state-based revenue. All taxes were federal taxes. All right, so imagine you're a state, all right, and your biggest export is cotton, all right, because that was a big thing in the South, and and you're making tons of money out of cotton, all right, and all of a sudden they're saying, no, you don't get that money. You don't get your tax revenue from your citizens in your state. We're going to give you a percentage of. We're going to take that and we're going to give back a state-based revenue on how much we believe that you should be spending. All right, and that's basically what they did. Is they said, hey, that's what's going on, and that's the big challenge. Is should state law be a thing that makes it so that somebody can actually have anything, And I'll come down to the idea of like, I don't agree with a certain aspects of marijuana legalization, because it's far more dangerous not to than it is to. Does that make sense? Like, legalization of like medicinal marijuana and finding out how to make it a viable effort to helping people, that's something that should be legalized. Stoners getting high for the sake of getting high doesn't help that. All right, and anybody who does it, it basically becomes a selfishness thing. No offense again.
Yeah.
Yeah, but again, I'll bring up like the whole like. I want to bring it back to the idea of like when the Civil War started, there was this concept of a real person of a real fear for the South, which is we are going to lose our ability to function as a state. We are going to lose our ability to function as a community. People thousands of miles away are going to make the decision for us. All right. And in that sense, like, it does come back down to it where we are literally saying, hey, maybe one of the points the South was making is okay. But again, it comes down to it, like, is there certain general rules? And this is the big thing. It's like, is there certain general rules that the federal government should make? Yes. Okay. I believe that the federal government should say no illicit substances and then define illicit substances. Okay. And that never changes. Alright? But the then state jumps in and says, and gives a much more broad term for, take a very broad term, and then the state will then make it into something definition. Like, they shouldn't say, "Oh, marijuana is illegal," because that's one, thing. They should say illicit substances are illegal, and that can be anything from marijuana or alcohol or tobacco, all the way to like hardcore death sticks from freaking Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
In that manner, it essentially makes it so that the state is 100% viable for anything that happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my.
The only thing is, like, I don't know, like, I probably sound like just some ignorant stoner or something, but I feel like it's just kind of people's business what they do with their body as long as they're not harming people. And, like, I've never known somebody who, like, harms people just over marijuana. Well, that's not necessarily true, but, like, it's rare.
I'm gonna say it this way. Like, I relatively agree with you on that matter. Like, marijuana is not a bad substance, but it is a substance. True.
Yeah, it's a substance.
It affects your mental aptitude.
Yeah.
And that in and of itself is dangerous. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Is like the federal government in general to say illicit substances totally illegal. All right, like I believe it should be the same thing. You cannot transfer it from state to state. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can transfer it to another state where it's legal, but you can't take you can't transfer it to another state because that's obviously their business, and there should be regulation to that. All right.
Yeah.
And that's where the federal government should really step in. All right. Because if you try to move alcohol from state to state, oh hell, you're gonna get so much shit. All right, 100%. But if you're trying to move, and that's the same. Cigarettes, alcohol, those are illicit substances, and they should be viable to a certain degree. Where it's like, hey, you're not allowed to move these substances across state borders, okay? And that's the thing. Like, they limit the amount of stuff that can be moved, and then that purely locally supports that local community. All right. Mm-hmm. And it basically makes it so that the local community is much more strong.
Yeah.
All in all, I believe that just well, I don't 100% agree that the local government shouldn't have the ability to dictate what is and what isn't. I believe they should have the ability to dictate, to a certain degree, the amount of interference each state has with each other. Because without federal law, we would all be California. Okay, just saying, because California has way too much power as a state.
Yeah.
And the federal government keeps it intact, and that's why the federal government is seen as such a bad thing nowadays. Is because it's constantly keeping Californians in check. All right.
Okay.
All right. So you ready for the next one? Because here's the thing. This one is not. It's not old, for one. It's from this year, all right? And it's not from Cosmo.
Okay.
It's from Women's Health, all right? And it's 6 positions to help ring in the new year right. Starting 2018, the way you hope to finish it. All right.
Okay.
New Year's Eve is infamously a time for... God damn it. Okay. Is infamously a time for midnight making out, which is fine, although a bit predictable. Why not do yourself a special favor this year and take your romantic New Year's moment to the next level? Treat yourself and swap out the traditional midnight kiss for some midnight sex instead. After all, tradition holds that the way you start off your new year, the way you'll end it. So maybe the best way to ensure 2018 is way better than 2017 is to set yourself up for some sexual success from the very first minute.
So, I entered my new year in a fucking onesie, and I finished my New Year's Day in a fucking onesie.
Nice.
And I want to finish my year in a fucking onesie.
You can still have sex in a onesie.
Why does everything have to be about sex? Why can't it just be about wearing a onesie?
I really, actually, want to wear a onesie now.
Go get your Snorlax onesie. Put it on.
I gotta find it real quick. 1 second.
I don't have a onesie with me, or I would be wearing a onesie.
I think it's behind shit. 1 second. I have a whole bunch of Rice Krispie treats that I've been snacking on all day. Because... Yeah. Get back down there. Oh, there it is. Fuck yeah! Onesie. Alright, I'm changing my onesie.
I wish I was in a onesie, but I didn't bring one.
Okay. Hang on. Here. Okay. Ah! Falling over. Okay. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Got a onesie on.
Okay.
So I started 2018 off playing video games. Does that mean I'm gonna end it playing video games? Because I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Okay, playing video games. Alright. Yeah, fuck you. It's an advertisement. Alright, you ready for number 1?
Sure.
The champagne flute. Nothing says New Year's Eve like a glass of champagne. So why not work one into your routine? Pop a bottle, bring it into the bedroom or wherever you're getting down to business, and take turns licking it off one another's bodies. Just make sure to keep it away from your vagina, a place where sugary foods should never go. For the sake of your personal pH and bacteria, free a lady parts. Can I say it again?
Yeah, you can say it again.
Don't.
I was trying to follow it.
No, what I'm saying is, don't don't stick a bottle up your BJ.
Don't stick a what?
Don't stick a bottle of champagne up your pussy.
Why the fuck would you stick a bottle of champagne?
I don't know, but they just warned us not to do it. So now we can't. We'll have to cancel that. Wow. Alright, here's the next one. The cork popper. Here's one to follow the champagne flute, because thematic continuity. Have your partner sit cross-legged or in lotus position on your bed or floor, or wherever you're getting it on. Sit on their lap and let your partner penetrate you, wrapping your legs around their waist and rocking together to climax. You know, the sort of small, teddy, twisty motions you might use to liberate a cork from a champagne bottle. Bonus point if you incorporate the beverage. They want you to fuck the bottle. I'm sure of it now. Holy shit! Oh my gosh! Oh no, I'm sending this shit to you.
Oh no.
I'm sending this. You're not gonna believe. Alright. Ready for this, Rachel? I'm sending it over Facebook. Alright. Tell me when you see it and I'll read off the number 3, the ball drop. Do you see it?
Wow. 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 Wow.
I'm gonna put this over the thing real quick, guys. Don't worry. You all get to see a magnificent picture of what is essentially a stick man teabagging another stick woman. How do you come up with this shit?
I don't know.
Alright, you want to hear it?
Sure.
Called the ball drop. Couples with at least one testicle-having partner might consider the ball drop. Decidedly sexier take on the annual Ryan Seacrest Fest of December 31st. Jessica, lie down on your back with the ball-possessing parties situated over your face. Lower his scrotum into your mouth, sucking on both balls at once or one by one, whatever pace and volume feels most comfortable for you. As everyone waits with bated breath for the glittery globe to make its final descent in Times Square, you'll be rolling up with this prelude to oral sex or the main event, whatever you so choose. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like when people play with those. I just don't. So no. Plus, I don't like the idea of teabagging like my partner. You know, I don't want
Oh,
to be.
you don't want to teabag your partner?
I don't want to be like, you know, it's the stroke of midnight and be going dip, dip, potato chip, dip, dip, potato chip. You know, over their face.
Dip, dip, potato chip.
Yeah.
Dip, dip.
Ready for the next one?
I guess so. Sorry, I'm still super out of it.
Dude, we're both. So let's get through this. We got one more, I believe, or two more. We got articles, but we're good. Number 4, stroke of midnight. As the clock strikes midnight, consider having your partner stroke your clit while entering you from behind. Whether it's reverse cowgirl, doggy style, modified doggy, or the caboose. Rear entry leaves your hands free to stroke one another's most sensitive spot. And truly start off the New Year's Rice with a bang. I want to know what the caboose is.
What's the caboose?
I don't know. It's a position.
Oh no.
Oh, I'm gonna look. I'm looking now. Cowgirl, helper, face off. Wait, okay, so they're Flatiron, face off, cowgirl's helper, cowgirl, missionary, doggy, the caboose. How to do it? He's seated, but at this time, you back into his lap, facing away from him. Why this works? Since this probably isn't your go-to plan, it feels like a whole new world down there. The newness will make the penetration feel deeper than it actually has perks. Not being able to see your partner leads to an element of surprise. All you have to go by is touch. So it's like reverse cowgirl, but like the guy is like seated. I guess. I don't.
Okay.
Yeah. Fuck it, here comes another one. You gotta see this one.
Oh no.
This one is called the Firecracker. Oh yeah. It looks great, guys. It really does. This is actually kind of impressive, in my mind. So get ready to see all the interestingness. You see it? There it is, guys.
I'm looking at it now.
This is the Firecracker. Those were some freaky ass.
That takes a lot of strength.
For one, yeah, strength. For other two, flexibility. I've done it.
Yeah, true.
I've done it before.
Nice.
Yeah.
Why is there a bottle and 2 champagne glasses in the picture?
It's New Year's.
Okay.
So, well, that works. So here's the Firecracker. Have your partner brace you against a wall, holding you around the waist while you drape your ankles over their shoulders. As your partner thrusts your silhouette with legs splayed in the air, should appropriately shape of a sparkler. Time this one with the fireworks go off at midnight.
What does that look like?
I don't even know. Essentially, what it is imagine you're being folded in half at your waist, okay? And okay, so your arms are wrapped around his neck, okay? and then he has his arms wrapped around your shoulders with your legs in between your arms, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And he is pushing you against a wall going into you.
I still need to see the drawing.
That is the drawing. The firecracker, the one I sent you.
Wait, did you just send it?
Yeah, that one I just sent. The one where they're like the guy's holding her up.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay. Number 6, Midnight Magic. Are you feeling very, very tired at the end of this long year? Same, to be honest. Why not lie back and let your partner do the literal legwork as we transition into 2018? Position yourself on your back and have him kneel between your legs, and then arch your back to meet his hips. With your feet flat on the mattress or your choice surface, your partner can thrust into you with deep, controlled motion that stimulate your G-spot while you get a bit of a back stretch. Magic indeed. In other words, ladies, be as lazy as physically possible while having sex. Alright.
There's been some people I've had sex with where I'm like, I just want to lay back and not do anything.
Alright.
But there's other times that I get really into it. It depends on how the sex is.
Exactly. Alright. Ready for the next one?
Yep.
Alright. We may have one more article, but it all depends on whether or not you want to do another article after this. And it does not have to...
Probably not.
It does
I'm
not...
like so out of it.
Okay. So we'll do one more and then we'll be done. The best New Year's Eve sex positions to ring in 2018. And this one is by Bustle. Bustle. Right.
Okay.
There's a lot of pressure to start the new year off right, and it all begins with how you celebrate New Year's Eve. I'm a big fan of staying home and getting takeout, but even if you're having a party of the year, it's still a great night to make some time to connect with your partner and finish 2017 with a little TLC and a steamy sex session. Oh. Okay, so if you can make some time to get down and dirty on New Year's Eve, then it's a great opportunity to try something new and exciting in the bedroom. Because New Year's Eve is basically the most extra night of the year. Why not celebrate with a bold and fun sex position? Here are the best positions to try so you can finish 2017 on top. And if you really want to be on top, see number 2. Number 1, the bridge. How to do it. With your feet flat on the bed, slowly lift... Okay, so basically it's Midnight Magic again. Number 2, the laziest reverse cowgirl I have ever seen.
Oh no.
Oh yes. Oh my gosh. Sending it now.
Oh no.
The laziest reverse cowgirl in the world. To the stream again.
Huh?
Oh no, I'm showing it to the stream, so one moment. This is what they're talking about, guys. Laziest reverse cowgirl in the world.
Seems like my kind of reverse cowgirl when I'm lazy.
Oh my gosh. It's like cowgirl. It's like cowgirl but facing your partner's feet because you can't see their face. Take precautions and move carefully. Once you're both comfortable, you balance, grind, and use a toy and do anything else that makes you feel great. Why it's New Year's Eve worthy. It's one of the most badass positions out there, so you may celebrate your 2018 in style. Then the next one is called Modified Missionary. It literally just means put a pillow underneath your butt.
Put a pillow underneath your butt?
Yeah, literally. That's what it is. Number 4, legs up. Okay, it's literally missionary with the legs on the shoulders. The cross. This one actually looks different. Alright, here it comes. You ready?
Okay.
Alright, everybody. Here is the cross. Boom. I have to admit,
no.
I've done it.
Let me see this.
And it's not all that bad. It's just it's super awkward. It looks like they're having
awkward.
It looks like they're having a conversation. I'm pretty sure he's saying my hand is asleep. can we please be done? And she's like, no, I read this in a magazine. We're gonna make our marriage stronger. Nothing is stronger than our marriage, honey. Not even the cheese in between your two chins. I don't know why I was going after that, but okay.
I was wondering where you were going with that, but have fun.
Fuck it. How to do it while your partner lays on side, leg perpendicular to them, on your back, shimmy down and place your knees over their hips and guide them inside you. Okay. This next one is just standing. It's literally just standing. It's what it's called. And I have to admit, it's probably the epitome of just like, yeah, you know, have sex while standing. We ain't gonna judge. You do you, whatever. We don't give a fuck. I mean, is that not like just? It looks like the girl is not 100% there. Like, is this like
what?
Is this like 3 bottles of champagne in? This looks like it's 3 bottles of champagne in.
I could see this being 3 bottles of champagne in.
Oh my gosh, you're amazing. Who are you? My wife's gonna be mad at me. I am your wife. Number 7, doggy with a vibrator. They literally have given up at this point. They've literally given up. All they're doing now is just naming off. I give up. If anybody can find an actual site where it's actually interesting sex positions, I will be very happy about them. I do not believe that there is a single person, anything like that happens. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm tired.
Is that the end of the podcast?
That's the end of the podcast, everybody. I think
we're both
we're so
tired.
We're so yeah. We will be probably more energetic next week, and we may have some really cool news regarding Rachel and what's going on in her life. But we hope that things are gonna be awesome for you guys this week. We will see you all next week. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.